Hi again, everyone. This is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and this is game number 159 of the 2007 Cleveland Indians Stratomatic Mostly Advanced Replay. The Indians come into the game with a 76 and 82 record. The Mariners 75 and 83. The Indians are tied for the division lead at 76 and 82 with the they're not tied. They are a half game ahead of the Detroit Tigers, who are at 76 and 83, and are a game ahead of the Minnesota Twins, who are at 75 and 83. The Tigers have the day off on on September 27, 2007. And the Twins are facing the Boston Red Sox, and we'll get to that in hyperfast scoring after the game. All right, pitching matchup is Cha Seung Baek. Forgive me if I'm messing that up for anybody that would like to help me out with that. And Paul Byrd for the Indians. And Byrd's stats on the season, not very good. 5 wins, 12 losses, 157 innings pitched, 86 earned runs allowed, 24 walks, and 72 strikeouts with a 4.93 ERA. All right, so the Indians lineup to start today. Leading off and playing center field, Grady Sizemore. Batting second, playing first base, Chris Gomez. Batting third and playing shortstop as Drupal Cabrera. Cleaning up in the designated hitter, Travis Hafner. Batting fifth and playing right field, Franklin Gutierrez. Batting sixth and playing third base is Casey Blake. Batting seventh and playing left field, Kenny Lofton. Batting eighth and catching is Kelly Shopik. And batting ninth and playing second base is Luis Rivas. And for the Mariners defensively, in the outfield, it's Raul Ibanez in left, Ichiro Suzuki in center, and Jose Guillen in right. On the infield from third to first, it's Adrian Beltre at third, Willie Bloomquist at short, Jose Lopez at second, and Ben Broussard at first, with Kenji Jojima catching Cha Seung Baek, or Baek. And here's Grady Sizemore leading off. Grady on the season, 270 average, 18 homers, 64 RBIs. And found the hole in the one column between the walks. That's a ground ball to second. That will retire Sizemore. And now due up is Chris Gomez. 243 average, no homers, 4 RBIs. And there's a base hit to left field for Gomez. Not being held on. And here's Drupal Cabrera. 255 average, 3 homers, 9 RBIs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 down. Here's Travis Hafner. Hafner on the season. 235 average, 31 homers, and 90 RBIs. Base hit to left field. And Gomez not being held on. 12 with 2 outs makes him a 14. Left fielder Ibanez is a +1. Let's see. That'd be 1 to 15. He's already in scoring position. We'll hold him there. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. Franklin on the season. 268 average, 20 homers, 51 RBIs. 6-11. Wouldn't it matter if we send him to third? Line drive caught by the third baseman, Beltre, and that will retire the side. Indians strand 2. And after a half inning, it's the Indians nothing and the Mariners coming to bat. And lineup for the Mariners: Suzuki, Beltre, Ibanez, Guillen, Broussard, and Jojima. And Jeff Clement will be the designated hitter, followed by Lopez and Bloomquist. So, Ichiro leading off. And 2 columns what you want to keep them in. Ground ball back to the mound. And Ichiro is out number 1. Here's Adrian Beltre. And he draws a walk. And they will hold on Beltre. Make him a 1-9 base stealer. Here's Raul Ibanez. .212. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So first strikeout for Paul Byrd. 2 down here in the bottom of the first, with the game being scoreless. And here's Jose Guillen. And that's a 4, so that's a base that falls in. Cutting it off is Sizemore, and the Mariners have runners on the corners with 2 down for Ben Broussard. And here's Broussard. Three, 8, swing and a miss, strike 3. So the Mariners also leave 2 in their half of the first inning. But no one scores, so we go to the second inning. Top of the second inning, tied at 0. And do it for the Indians: Blake, Lofton, and Shopik. Blake on the season: .259 average, 20 homers, 73 RBIs. .310's a weak ground ball to second. And Lopez throws out Blake, 1 down. For Kenny Lofton, as a member of the Indians, he is batting .303. 2 homers, 19 RBIs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And here's Kelly Shopik. .171 average, 8 homers, 20 RBIs. .29, swing and a miss, strike 3. So the Indians go down in order here in the second. We go to the bottom half. Indians nothing, Mariners nothing. Byrd will face Jojima, Clement, and Lopez. And here's the pitch to Kenji Jojima. .34, ground ball to third, and Casey Blake will retire Jojima. Here is Jeff Clement. I showed his card in the last game, so if you want to see it, go for it. And here's the pitch to Clement. 2-5. Found the hole in the 2 column. Fly ball to right. And Gutierrez retires Clement. 2 down for Jose Lopez. Five is a fly ball to right, and Gutierrez retires Lopez, and that retires the side. Through 2 complete. Indians nothing, Mariners nothing. And do it for the Indians, Rivas, then back to the top of the order, Sizemore and Gomez. And Rivas on the season. Has 2 hits and 6 at-bats, so 333, no homers and no RBIs. Oops, let me get his card pulled up here. I'm sure I've shown his card so many times. So here's the pitch to Rivas. 6-8, second base X chance. Oh boy, 4 and a 5. That doesn't look good for Lopez. No, that will get through for a hit. So leadoff single here in the top of the third. They will not hold on Rivas. Here's Gritty Sizemore. Grounded out his first attempt. And 5-8. That's ripped into the gap. Let's see. Rivas runs out of 14, not being held on, makes him a 15. But that's assumed to go to center field, and they'll put the stop sign on that real quick to be 50-50 as Ichiro gets it in. So, double for Sizemore. That is Grady's. Oops, excuse me. For those that needed a wake-up call, that was the emergency alert system test. Live filming, you never know what's going to happen. All right, so second and third, after a brief mound visit from Jojima, for Chris Gomez, and the Mariners will play the infield in. Actually, with nobody out, sorry. Nobody out, they will play the infield in. And here's the pitch to Gomez. 4-8 against the righty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the infield will remain in for Asdrubal Cabrera. Three, 6, and he draws a walk. So bases are loaded for Travis Hafner. Hafner singled his last time up. And they'll play at double play depth now. They'll play at regular depth because they want to try to get double play. So they'll play back now with the bases loaded. Try to get out at any base. Well, I actually try to get double play, not out at any base. Here's the pitch to Hafner. 2-5. Popped him up behind home plate. And Jojima throws off the mask. That will retire Hafner, 2 down. Leave it up to Franklin Gutierrez to try to get the Indians on the board. 3-9, ground ball to short, and the Mariners wiggle their way out of this one. That retires the side. The Indians leave them loaded. And we go to the bottom of the third. Indians nothing, Mariners nothing. And do it for the Mariners. Bloomquist, Ichiro, and Beltre. right, here's Willie Bloomquist. For 6. 1 to 4 single chance, that's a 6. So line drive right to the shortstop. And Cabrera makes the catch, 1 down. And back to the top of the order, Ichiro grounded out his first time up. .412. First base X, 3 and a 19 should be good for Gomez. He'll get it underhand to Byrd covering. 2 down. Here's Adrian Beltre. Singled his, or walked his last time up. And another first base X chance, and another chance for Gomez, and he will also underhand it to Byrd covering. So 1, 2, 3 inning for the Mariners here in the third. We go to the fourth. Indians nothing, Mariners nothing. Blake, Lofton, and Shopik due up. And here's the pitch to Casey Blake. 6-7. That's a 1, and that gets by Ichiro and Ibanez. And that's a leadoff double for Casey Blake. That is Casey's 32nd double of the year. And here's Kenny Lofton. Try to get him in from second. 4-4 to the shortstop. And this won't do it unless Bloomquist, a 4 and a 14, should be able to make this play. Although it might be a ground ball C. And it is. So charging hard is Bloomquist. He'll make the play, but going to third is Blake. And now here's Kelly Shopik to try to get the runner in from third. Six, 7, and he will do that. That's a base hit. Didn't get the double chance didn't get the double like Garco did, but that's good enough. 1-0 Indians. And that is RBI number 21 for Kelly Shopik. And here's Luis Rivas. Rivas singled his last time up. Wow, the 6-7 rolls just keep coming up. And for an Indians fan, you're okay with that. That's a single. Going to third is Shopik. And the Mariners, they're going to play the infield back. Try to double off Sizemore. Grady doubled his last time up. 2-3, popped up behind home plate. Jojima throws off the mask and makes the catch to retire Sizemore. 2 down. For Chris Gomez, single and a strikeout in 2 appearances. Five, 8, and that's a 1. So that's over the head of Ichiro and actually bounces off the wall and takes a funny carom. Scoring from third is Shopik. Getting waved around is Rivas. He will score. And ending on third with a triple is Chris Gomez. 2-run triple. And the Indians have taken a 3-0 lead. Gomez did have a triple on the season. Don't think it was this game, but Hey, they'll take it. Here says Drupal Cabrera. Four to the third baseman. Beltray, a 1 and a 4. He'll take care of that. And that retires the side. But the Indians get 3 here in the top of the 4th and lead 3-0. And Ibanez, Guillen, and Broussard due up for the Mariners here in the bottom of the 4th. All right, here's Ibanez. Strikeout victim his first time up. And that ball is driven deep to right center field. Going back is Gutierrez off the top of the wall and gone. Raul Ibanez goes deep off of Paul Byrd, just cleared. That's a 1-15 home run chance, and that's a 15. Ibanez did hit 21 on the year and drove in 105. So good season for Ibanez with a 291 average. So Indians lead cut to 3-1. Here's Jose Guillen. One 6. Popped him up. Second baseman Rivas calls for it and makes the catch, 1 down. Here's Ben Broussard. 5-8 against the lefty. Oh, nice diving. Stop by Rivas. Shows the ball to the ump and calls him out. Wow. So 1-9 single chance. That's a 10. So Broussard out on a nice diving stop by Rivas. And here's Jojima. 1-9, base hit to center field. So 2-out single for Kenji Jojima. And here's Jeff Clement. Six, 4. Shortstop is Cabrera. Yeah, 2 and a 7. That will be fine. And that will retire the side. Mariners get on the board, but still trail 3-1 going to the top of the 5th. And Hafner, Gutierrez, and Blake do up here in the top of the 5th. Travis Hafner first had the nickname of Pronk, which is a combination of the words project and donkey. It's from North Dakota, which not sure too many players have come from North Dakota to make it to the big leagues. All right, here's Travis Hafner. 5-8 against the lefty, and that gets over the head of the right fielder Guillen, and into second with a double is Travis Hafner. And here's Franklin Gutierrez. He would actually go on to play for the Mariners later in his career, after he played for the Indians. So Gutierrez is 0 for 2 in this game. Four 3 to the right fielder. Guillen, a 4 and a 16. Oh, what a play. Racing towards the wall. He'll make the catch, but that's your fly ball A. So moving to third is Gutierrez. Or sorry, it's Hafner off the Gutierrez swing. And so runner on third, 1 down, and excuse me, infield will be brought in. Here's Casey Blake. And won't matter, fly ball, right field, heading back is Guillen. He'll have room. But scoring from third will be Hafner. And the Indians get their run back and regain a 3-run lead. RBI for Cha Seung Baek, that is number 74. And it's a 4-1 game. And here's Kenny Lofton. 2 down, nobody on. Indians lead 4-1 here in the top of the 5th. 5-6 against the lefty. That's a 10, so there's a base hit. And the Mariners will get bullpen action. Ryan Roland Smith and Eric O'Flaherty. Actually, no. Yeah. And Eric O'Flaherty are loosening in the pen. So pretty much if he allows another hit here, we're going to, because he's already faced, this is batter number 26. In fact, they're going to pull him now. So I'll go with, let's go with Eric O'Flaherty. So Eric O'Flaherty will come into the game. Okay, and he will face Cha Seung Baek, who is 1 for 2. Five, 8 against the righty, swing and a miss, strike 3. So that would have been another triple-double chance for if we're not taking him out. But Cha Seung Baek is retired. Indians get the run back and lead 4-1 going to the bottom of the 5th. And, oops. Byrd will face Lopez, Bloomquist, and Ichiro here in the bottom of the 5th. All right, here is Lopez, 0 for 1 himself. 6-8, popped him up to third. Cha Seung Baek will retire Lopez, 1 away. And here's Willie Bloomquist, 0 for 1, lined out to short his first time up. 4-8, that's a 15, so that will be a 1-out single for Bloomquist. They will hold him on. Let's see, he'd be, well, no, they're not, because they're going to let him be a 1-10 to try to steal if he wants to. So they will not hold him on. Here's Ichiro. Actually, no, they will hold him on because he's a 16. So holding Bloomquist on. Here's Ichiro. 3-6, base hit to center field. Holding him on makes him a 15, but that's all the further down it goes. So 1-15, they will send Bloomquist to third. Or Bloomquist will take third on a 1-15. And he makes it on a 12, so in ahead of the tag. So first and third with 1 out. And the Indians will keep the infield back. And here's Adrian Beltre. Walked and grounded out in 2 appearances. 3-7. Oh, that's a 2. And that'll get down. They'll cut off nicely to try to hold Beltre to a double. They're holding on all runners. Scoring from third is Bloomquist. Ichiro heading for third. Okay, so they will send him. Holding him on makes him a 16. That is to Sizemore. 1-16. And Ichiro will score. And that's a 6, and he makes it. So 2-run double for Beltray. And just like that, it is a 4-3 game. Here's Raul Ibanez, homered his last time up. Two, 8. Base hit to right field. Weren't holding on. Beltray makes him a 14. Gutierrez brings him down to a 13. They will send him 1-13. And a 10, and he is safe. And just like that, it's a tie game. So runner on first. 3 are in for the Mariners. And here's Bien. And that's a foul ball. Do it again. 1-9, swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 down. That is strikeout number 3 for Byrd. There's Ben Broussard. 1-4, lucky pitch there, fly ball to left. And that will retire the side, but the Mariners tie the game as we go to the top of the 6th. And Byrd may be coming to an end here. So O'Flaherty will stay in the game, and let's see here. Timeout for just a second. All right, so Luis Rivas will hit here against Eric O'Flaherty. 2 singles for Rivas. 1-5 for Rivas against the lefty. And that ball is driven to deep left field, back to the warning track, to the wall, and gone. Luis Rivas goes deep. And the Indians regain the lead 5-4. And here's Grady Sizemore. 2-8 against the lefty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down. Here's Chris Gomez. 1-7 against the lefties, a fly ball to center. Ichiro retires Gomez, 2 down. Here's Asdrubal Cabrera. Switch hitter batting right-handed. Third base X chance that's out of range for Beltray. He is an E20. A 7 or 9 through 12 will retire the side. And a 3 will not get the job done. That's an error on Beltray. Here's Travis Hafner. Two 7 draws a walk. And the Mariners are getting bullpen action. Sean Green is loosening in the pen. There's Franklin Gutierrez. 0 for 3. One, 7. Ground ball to short, and that will retire the side. Indians get the lead back. Going to the bottom of the 6th, 5 to 4. And here is Paul Byrd. This will most likely be his last inning because he's faced 23 batters through 5 innings. Let's see. The Indians will get Cliff Lee and Tom Masney loosening in the pen. They'd rather not have to use Borowski today because he's pitched the last 2 games. So Rafael Betancourt might be their de facto closer today. All right, here's Jojima. 2-8, ground ball to short. Cabrera retires Jojima, 1 away. And here's Jeff Clement. Two, 4, draws a walk. And here's Jose Lopez. And that will be it for Paul Byrd. And the 6th. Let's see here. We'll bring in. Let's see. Could bring in Cliff Lee. So we're going to bring in Tom Masney. You know, he's been overused this year, but hey. So Tom Masney will come into the game. Masney on the season. 3 wins, 2 losses, 65 in the 3rd innings pitched, 38 earned runs allowed, 26 walks, 47 strikeouts, and a 5.23 ERA. And so they will not hold Clement on. Six, 9, swing and a miss, strike 3. And here's Willie Bloomquist, 2 down. 3-8, fly ball to center. And that will retire the side. And I think that's about all they're going to get from Masney. Is the 2/3 of an inning. But we go to the 7th inning. Indians lead 5 to 4. And Sean Green will come into the game, pitch for the Mariners. And I'm going to take a little pause here to look at who the Indians will get loosening in the bullpen. All right, so the Indians have Jensen Lewis loosening in the bullpen. He will come in and pitch the 7th inning. And Blake Lofton and Shopik for Sean Green. 5-7, swing and a miss, strike 3. And here's Kenny Lofton. 6-8 against the lefty, ground ball to second. And that retires Lofton. 2 down for Kelly Shopik. 1 1-7, swing and a miss, strike 3. So 1-2-3 inning for the Indians here in the 7th. Stretch time here at Safeco Field. And Jensen Lewis will come into the game. And Lewis will have to face Ichiro, Adrian Beltre, and Raul Ibanez. All right, here in the bottom of the 7th. Indians lead 5-4. Ichiro is 1 for 3 with a run scored. And that ball is driven deep to center field, and that ball is out of here. Either side with the 4 on the D20 would have been a home run, so doesn't matter. And this game is tied at 5. Ichiro hit 6 home runs on the 2007 season. So here's Adrian Beltre. 1-9, fly ball to left. Here's Raul Ibanez. Oops. 4-4, catcher X. So that'll probably be a fallout on a 19 on a 3, and it is. So Seung throws off the mask, calls for it, and makes the catch. 2 down for Jose Guillen. 3-6, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will retire the side, but the Mariners tie the game on the Ichiro homer. And they will call... Well, they might have Sean Green pitch a 2nd inning, because he went through very quickly. The Indians will get a pinch hitter for Luis Rivas. Trot Nixon will come and grab a bat and hit for Rivas. So Trot Nixon on the season. .288 average, 3 homers, 19 RBIs. Face Sean Green. 6-11 against the lefty, fly ball to center. And that will retire retire Nixon. Josh Barfield will come into the game and play second base. All right, back to the top of the order. Grady Sizemore, 1 for 4 with a double. 5-5, and that's over the head of the right fielder Guillen, and into third with a 1-out triple is Grady Sizemore. The infield will be... Actually, they might be expecting a squeeze bunt here. Looks like for a C squeeze bunt, it's only about a That's a more than 50% chance of success. So they're expecting a bunt, and they're going to do a squeeze bunt. Maybe a C bunter. So here's the pitch to Gomez. He squares around. Coming home is Sizemore. And an 8. Oh, it's bunted too hard back to the mound, or back to third. Or it's back to the pitcher. It throws home, and Sizemore is out. So 1-2 on the out. And Gomez reaches on the fielder's choice. Well, you tried. So 2 down. And runner on first for Asdrubal Cabrera. Five, 6. Batting left-handed, and that's an 18. So that's into the gap. Hitting third is Gomez, not hold on to 12, 14. But Ichiro is there, makes him a 1-9. And once again, they will hold up and hope that Travis Hafner can... actually, wait a minute. No, Hafner's hitting about 240. But you pay him to bring in the runs. So holding at third is Gomez. Yes, he might have been a 1-9. So Sean Green will be pulled. And Brandon Morrow will come into the game. Second and third, 2 down. And here's Hafner. For 4 center field, Ichiro gets it and retires the side. Indians had their chances, but do not score. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. We got to go with Cliff Lee to kind of maybe bridge the gap until it's a saving situation. So Cliff Lee will come into the game. Cliff Lee on the season. 5 wins, 9 losses, 89 and 2/3 innings pitched, 51 earned runs allowed, 29 walks, and 47 strikeouts with a 5.12 ERA. And Lee will face Broussard, Jojima, and Clement. 3-4 against the lefty Broussard. Fly ball to left. And that will retire Broussard. Here's Jojima. (3-8) against the lefty. Fly ball to center. 2 down, and here is Clement. (3-9) against the lefty for Clement. swing and a miss, strike 3. So 1-2-3 inning for the Mariners here in the 8th. We go to the top of the 9th. The Mariners will make a change defensively. Adam Jones will come into the game defensively and take over for Raul Ibanez. Gets him a little better defensively. Also gives him a much better defensive arm. So, all right. So let me replace Raul Ibanez here. And Brendan Morrow will cut the last out in the top of the 8th. Will stay on for the top of the 9th. Gutierrez, Blake, and Lofton do up. And here's the pitch to Gutierrez. 4-7, draws a walk. And George Sherrill is loosening in the pen. They will probably let pitch to Blake. Oh, they'll be expecting a bunt here. Makes him a C bunter. And Casey will square around. Here's the pitch to Blake. Oh, C and an 11. Pops it up. First baseman Broussard catches it. And back to first goes Gutierrez. 1 down. Here's Kenny Lofton. Not bunting. .410, fly ball to center. 2 down. And here's Kelly Shopik. .35, and that's ripped into the gap. They weren't holding on Gutierrez. The right fielder is Guillen. They're going to take their chances to try to get him home. So 14-15 for not being held on, plus 2 outs is 17. 1-13, Gutierrez will score. And that's a 2, and he's in there. So RBI double for Kelly Shopik, and Rafael Betancourt is loosening in the pen. And that will be... they'll let Morrow try to get Barfield out. This will be his last batter either way. .62, popped him up. Third baseman is there, and Beltre will retire Barfield. But the 2-out double by Shopik gives the Indians a 6-5 lead, and here comes Rafael Betancourt to try to close out in the 9th. Lopez, Bloomquist, and Ichiro. To face Betancourt, who has 3 saves on the season. Now, that's all he had in the regular season, but Borowski has been deemed not to be available as he pitched in both games of the doubleheader. 3 wins, 6 losses, 79 innings pitched, 18 earned runs allowed, 6 walks, 70 strikeouts, 3 saves, and a 2.05 ERA for Betancourt. as he faces Lopez, Bloomquist, and Ichiro here in the top of the ninth. Or bottom of the ninth, I should say. 4-2 against the righty, popped him up. And that will retire Lopez as Gomez squeezes it. Here's Bloomquist. One away. 6-10 to the shortstop. 12 will not be in range for Peralta. He needs a 7-11. And there's your 8. So good play by Peralta. 2 up, 2 down. And brings up the ever-dangerous Ichiro. 2-6. Ground ball to second. Barfield over to Gomez. And that's a winner for the Indians. Ball game. Oh, the two-out double by Shopik in the ninth gives the Indians a much-needed win, especially with the Tigers having an off day. And the Indians win this one 6-5 and be right back with the line score. All right, final line score. Indians 6 runs, 14 hits, no errors. Mariners 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. Cliff Lee is your winning pitcher, and Rafael Betancourt gets the save. Brendan Morrow is your losing pitcher. The Indians improved to 77-82. That puts them a game ahead of the Tigers and at the time, game and a half ahead of the Minnesota Twins. And we'll roll right into hyper-fast scoring. The Twins are facing the Boston Red Sox, and Minnesota needs a 4-4-5 or higher in order to stay within a game of the Indians. Yes, they will. 6-4-3. So Minnesota get the win there. It will improve to 76-83. And they are, so the Tigers and the Twins both have 76-83 records. The Indians have a 77-83 record, or 76-82 record, I should say. So that means they are one game ahead going into the final weekend of play for the season. Now, the Red Sox have already clinched, so that game means nothing to them. The only other close race is the American League wild card. The Yankees have a magic number of 2. And we'll start with the Yankees, who have a 3-game lead. They are facing the Tampa Bay Devil Rays and need a 4-5-4 or higher to potentially clinch. No, 2-1-3. So they will have to wait another day. The Blue Jays are on the road to Baltimore. They need a 6-4-1 or higher. No, 6-3-5. And the Blue Jays had the tying run at third base and could not get it in. Oh, heartbreak. So the Yankees have clinched at least a tie for the wild card. For that. Okay, now let's go to the National League wild card, where the Braves and the Rockies have an 83-75 record, and the Cincinnati Reds are one game back at 84-76. We'll start with the Rockies here. They need a 1-2-2 or higher against the Dodgers. 214 will do it. The Phillies will need the Braves will need a 3-5-2 or higher to stay tied. And they will get it on a 5-6-6. Cincinnati needs a 4-5-3 or less to stay within a game. No, triple fives. So that could eliminate the... Let's see here. 79. No, the magic number is 2 to eliminate, or the elimination number for the Reds is now 2, as they now fall 2 games behind the Braves and Rockies, who are tied going into the final weekend for the wild card. All right, so the Indians' final series is against the Kansas City Royals in Kansas City. I'll give you the pitching matchup for that in just a second here. Actually, I'll give you the whole weekend's pitching matchup. So the first game for Game 160 is CC Sabathia against Kyle Davies. Game 161 is Jake Westbrook against Gilmesh. And Game 162 is Aaron Laffey against Luke Hochevar. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you have not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. You'll be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest. Have a good day, everybody.